Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining. Happy, what is today? Thursday. Thankful Thursday. Thank you, thank you. I see that the connection is bad again on Facebook. Facebook is not loyal. I don't know what's going on. Good morning, Periscope family. Thank you for joining. I thank you all for attending and being right here for another word of the day. This is day 68. Good morning, Facebook family. Thank you for sharing the broadcast with your followers and for tweeting. I thank you for the love. I thank you for all the hearts. So it's Thursday. You guys don't forget to set your climb. We spring forward. Time change is this weekend. I didn't know that until like late yesterday. And I'm thinking, isn't it March? I thought we do that in April. I'm so confused. You double check, but I'm pretty sure that's what I heard yesterday. They mentioned it on the news last night. So I guess that's the case. So Sunday we're going to lose an hour. We should spring forward. So instead of it being 3 o'clock, it be 4 o'clock, which means, yeah. So go to bed earlier. And especially get it right before Monday, because there's nothing like showing up at work and everybody's been there already for 2 hours. You're like, good morning. So I hope everyone is having a fabulous morning wherever you are in the world. It's time for our word of the day. This is our glass. And again, we're getting a little low on words, guys. So I can come up with some, but I'd love for you to help out. Go to our Facebook page, which is the Embrace Formula, and suggest some words. And I'll put them in here. We'll see what we can see, okay? I feel a cough coming on. Excuse me. I am so sorry. Pardon me. Our word of the day exercise is not take the place of your prayer time or your daily devotion. This is just an exercise that we use every morning to sharpen our perception skills, to get into the habit of thinking, positive, and stay on the page of the glass is half full as opposed to half empty, to stay on the page of knowing that God is in control, and no matter what comes our way, whether planned, unplanned, unannounced, he knows. It doesn't take him by surprise at any point in time, just because it takes us by surprise. And he's always there with us, so we are to always stay focused on him, keep our eyes on him, and not let that thing take us into a negative place, to allow us to start that stinking thinking, and to allow us to think doom and, oh wow, me, why has this happened to me? We want to always keep our mind focused on God is able, God is in control, God loves us, God will never leave us, God will never forsake us, and no matter what is going on, no matter what our eyes see, don't believe it. Don't believe it. It's a distraction. And though you may be experiencing something that might not feel the best, that might not look the best, again, it has not taken him by surprise. And so you are to rely on him and to get closer to him. It's okay, Lord, how do you want me to deal with this? How do you want me to see this thing? What are you trying to teach me? What are you trying to show me? What message are you trying to get to me? How do you want to use me in this situation to maybe help someone else? So that's where you want to put your mindset, as opposed to, woe is me, and then just stay there. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what this exercise is about. So there's some words in here that are, nice, warm and fuzzy words like love and peace and joy and harmony and, things like that. And okay, we can always think positive about those things and have something positive to say because they're positive words. But every now and then we'll pull a word, which is symbolic of how, life can be out the blue. It's like, okay, what was that? We'll pull a word that has a lot of negative emotions attached to it. And so we want to get into the habit of changing our perception of that thing. Just like we want to exercise, change our perception on the things that come away in life that may not feel so great. And we want to change, okay, Lord, I'm going to look at this as an opportunity. I'm going to look at this as you trying to teach me something, preparing me for something greater, because that's really what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? He loves us so much. Sometimes we'll have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And we have to be in some tight spaces sometimes in order to rely on him. When you get into that situation and you're laying in bed and you're like, Lord, I just don't know what to do. But you finally called on him because you all this time you've been trying to figure it out yourself. So if nothing else, that's brought you closer to him. He's just standing there waiting on you to ask him. He's like, talk to me, child. I'm right here, and you've been ignoring the facts. So every now and then, that kind of stuff will happen. And if nothing else, it'll cause you to rely on who you should be relying on. So anyway, I was expounding on that. I just wanted you to understand, why we do this, why we do what we do as far as this exercise is concerned. There's a purpose. And I'm hoping that you apply this way of thinking to your everyday life, because it will change your world. I'm a firm believer if you change your mindset, change your thinking, it will change your life. It's how you look at that thing. The way you see things, the way you understand it to be, will dictate how you react. It'll dictate everything you do, from the way you dress to the way you talk, the way you walk, how you interact with people. It will affect your whole life. So you want to get that mindset right. You get it right, you guys. Get it right, get it positive, and keep it on the channel. You on God channel. You know what I'm saying? You keep it right there. Keep your eyes right there. Stay focused on him no matter what is going on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead with your word. Again, let me introduce myself. I'm Darissa. I am the CEO and I am the founder of God's Chosen Vessels, and I'm also the creator of the Embrace Formula, which is part of what I'm teaching you now. Perception is a big part of the Embrace Formula. I am the caregiver to my mother and my daughter, who I love dearly, and I thank God every single day for them. And so, I want to teach you how to embrace that thing. No matter what comes your way, embrace it. It's a part of your life. It's a part of your beautiful fabric of your story. So, and everybody's is unique. And so you cherish the story he's given you, and you tailor that thing. Okay. You be a champion of your story. Okay. So I'm going to choose a word, and the word today is free. The word is free. My immediate thought, thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing, you guys. And the first thing that came to mind, who the Son sets free is free indeed. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Whom he sets free is free indeed. Also, salvation is free. Salvation is free. And I thank God for that. There's no price paid, because the price has already been paid. Our ransom has already been paid. This thing is free, and we have the choice to be free. That's what I love about God. He gives us free will. And, you have to think, well, who wouldn't choose to be free? Why would you choose? But we do it daily. There are times during the day when you are not choosing to be free. There's a for instance, let me use that example. There's that person that you had forgiven. There's that person that you have not forgiven. And, you hold on to that thing. Okay, you're choosing not to be free. You say, well, I don't even deal with them. I don't even say, no, but you're holding on to it. You're choosing not to be free, because when you forgive, it's more so for you than it is for the person that you're forgiving. Because 9 times out of 10, they don't even know what they did, and they ain't gone on about their business. They don't even know they've harmed you, or that you even have an ought against them. So you're the one holding on to that. You're the one adding gray hairs to your head and thinking, all kind of things of what you gonna say to them when you see them and all that. They ain't studying you. They have at halftime. They absolutely have no clue that what they said or did even offended you. So, okay, so the forgiveness part is really on you, not on them. Free yourself of that thing. You add age, age and to yourself. You're messing up your insides and your thinking, and it's affecting you because you won't forgive. So choose to be free of that thing. It's a choice. Being free is a choice. I'm going to say this too. You have bad habits, and I'm speaking to myself on this. You have bad habits and you know better. You know better because if you continue doing this thing, and I'm specifically speaking, because I'm up all the time, late at night, 2 and 3 o'clock, you guys will see me posting, I'm up late as a caregiver. And so I know that I'm not hungry at 2 o'clock. But what will I do? I'll choose to come in here and get something. And 9 times out of 10, I try to get something healthy, because if you're going to do it right. But then there's the times that I know good and well I don't need that cake. I know I don't need that muffin. I know I need that kind of stuff. And so I'm choosing, because I know how it affects me in the long run. And so, I make the choice to come in and be submissive to that thing, or not. And I have to choose to free myself of that, especially when I know what the repercussions are. I love the fact that, above all, salvation is free. I love the fact that God makes it available to us and has made it available to every man, woman, boy, girl, to everybody. We don't have to pay. All we have to do is simply accept the fact that we can be free. We confess with our mouth, that he is who he is, and accept salvation on our own, And the fact that life is so much easier. It's not trouble-free, because we know how Satan will always constantly rear his ugly head, because that's what he does. He's a deceiver. He's a killer. He's a dream snatcher, and he doesn't want us to be free. So while he's working to do what he does, we have the choice to always choose differently. We don't have to side with Satan and do the things that will bring us down and keep us in bondage. That's the word I was looking for. Bondage, which would be the total opposite of being free. And the fact that we have free will, we can choose to be totally free, because the word says, whom the Son sets free is free indeed. If we accept that, we don't have to be in bondage. It's a choice, yes, but he's made it available to us. And that's a blessing, and it's a privilege. And I am very thankful. I choose to be free. I choose to be free of the stinking thinking. I choose to be free from, being held and wound tight in the bondage of unforgiveness, in the bondage of messiness. Those are the things that come to mind directly because of what's going on. Good morning, Nikki. Our word is free, my sister. Yes, 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 yes. So I want to thank you all for joining this morning. I appreciate it. I like the word. I really do. I love the word. If you missed the broadcast, please check out the replay. I thank to all my viewers who are watching. Again, I'm Marissa, CEO and founder of God's Chosen Vessel, and also the creator of Formula. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for the love, the hearts. And I want to thank you for sharing this broadcast. We're here Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Stay the same. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I'll see you at 9 o'clock. Don't forget to change your clocks, you guys. We spring in an hour for to lose. I'm going to tell you every day. The next I know, I'll make sure I'll remind you, because this is the time that always gets me. Because sometimes it's in March and sometimes in April. I don't understand how you can just switch up on a sister like that, but whatever. Hey, Cookies for Cream, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Missed the broadcast? Please check out my replay, and remember to tweet this out and also to invite your followers. I appreciate you all. Embrace your life, embrace your purpose, and cherish your time. God woke you up this morning, giving you another chance to get it right. Isn't that fabulous? And you can choose to be free today. Who the Son sets free is free indeed. Choose to be free. Choose to be free of that thing. Whatever your thing is, you can break free. You don't have to be in bondage. God bless you all. Love you.